Hi, everybody. Welcome to Valley Views, what you see and what you hear in the Coachella Valley. This is now Happy St. Paddy's Day month, one of my favorite holidays. And we can wear green all month. Last month we wore red. Now we're good for green, but I couldn't find anything green. I want to tell you about two incredible employees who I have decided should be employees of the month, if not the year. I had a nasty situation with an old iPad. Won't even go there. Trying to be a happy person today. But at Verizon, Sally and Gus made my life incredible. And Jesus is the manager over there. And they're kind of right there at the river. But they're amazing. I mean, it doesn't matter if they're crowded or if it's just, you know, dwindling people in there. They do everything they can to help you, and I am proud to say that I have a new iPad, which I just lost yesterday. But we'll find it today, I hope. Let's see who's on our show today, starting our third month of 2015. That's kind of crazy. I am so beside myself to tell you that Carissa Farley is here this half hour, and when I tell you how it is that she came to be here today, she should have a flag waving for her too, because it's kind of amazing. From Desert Symphony, we have Nancy Tapek and Marilyn Benikowski. We're going to hear all about a couple of really great shows that are coming up for them. And Tim Barry will be here. We'll talk about T. Barry's Irish Open. Dan Bulmer is with him, and it's a 30-year tradition. So we'll hear all about that. Hope you can sit back, relax, enjoy Valley Views, and we'll be right back.
Desert Lexus wants to make 2015 the year you drive a new Lexus. That includes the exciting new 2015 NX crossover SUV or the performance-minded 2015 RC and RCF Coupe. Add our inventory of certified pre-owned vehicles, high level of customer service, and convenient Saturday service hours, and 2015 looks like the perfect year to drive a Lexus, making the most of every moment. Desert Lexus in the Cathedral City Auto Center or online at desertlexus.com.
So once upon a time, Patty Daly Caruso was so excited because she had such a great show. And then she got the call that in the very first segment, that person was very ill. And so she called around. It was just a few hours before the show would start, actually. And she called around and called around and called around, and she went, Carissa. Called Carissa, and I said, hey, don't know what you're doing tomorrow, but she said, what time? I said 10:30. She said, I'll be there. No questions asked, no nothing. I mean, after my own heart, my darling. How are you?
Well, I'm grateful that you have me on the show because this is how good things happen. I mean, I haven't seen you in forever, and we haven't had time to schmooze or hang out. So seeing you and
we're late on lunch.
We're a little late on lunch.
Yeah, but the Verizon place I was talking about, you had an experience.
Oh my gosh! As soon as you said that, Verizon used to be a place to be feared. Let me tell you. And I used to just—it's not like you can send an assistant. It's not like you can send somebody else. You have to go yourself. And it used to be horrible. I would wait and then get the runaround. And as soon as you said that, I recently had the same experience. I lost my phone, and things like that now, phone problems, computer problems, car problems, those are not things that will irritate me anymore. I just refused and said, listen, my job is to solve problems. Bring me a problem. I'm going to fix it. So when I lose a phone or whatever, bump in the road, replace it. Don't even pass go. Don't even sweat over it. The reality of it is you're going to have to do something anyway, and you're going to have to write a check. Yeah. You know, I kind of categorize problems into 3 different things. You know, problems you can throw money at, real problems. That's like health or kids or family. Right. You know, and drama problems. Mm-hmm. This is when you can just write a check at and get over it quick and move on.
But you had Gus and
I
Sally
went into
too.
Verizon, and I had Gus and Sally, and bam, they took. I'm like, what happened here? How much better is this? It was awesome.
They should have a raise and a vacation, actually.
Right.
We have so much to talk about. I don't even know where to start. Let's start with the pavers. Okay. How's the paver biz?
Better. It's better. I wake up happy every day because we we're fighting the good fight and getting through the recession and trying to be creative and trying to think of new ways to skin a cat and
Yeah.
who are we going to sell to and how do we reinvent ourselves. And one day you wake up and you're like, it worked. It worked. We're
Yay.
still here.
Yeah.
And we kept our hearty team together.
Beautiful.
And we have a lot of fun. It's a stressful business and it's always under pressure and
But you never look
concrete
like
is
you're
heavy.
stressed, I have to say. We've done a lot of things together. You've never, ever come across to me as stressed.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Wow. We try to have a good time while we do it.
And you do so much for the
And-
community.
And we play while we're doing it, and showing up, I think, is part of it. We were talking before the show that there's a new, we've kind of patterned ourselves after the Houstons and Harold Matzner and Helene Galen and Donna McMillan. We've all kind of watched what they've done as being good
amazing.
examples and how they've created the community they want to live in and how they've helped so many people.
So many.
So we've kind of patterned after them. Now there is another, I call them the puppies. Now there's a group of puppies, a group under 40, which you don't think of here in the Coachella Valley, that are movers and shakers, that are starting to throw events and involved in Sherry Bianca Ray. And,
Love her. Love you, Bianca. Yeah.
We've got Clayton Baldwin and Hugh Van
Yeah.
Horn and Will Fuller and Nicole
Will.
Ortiz.
Oh, my
and,
God, Will.
And Jackie Fitzsimmons, who's very young
And
too.
Jackie, yes.
That are really stepping
But Jackie's
up.
always had so much energy.
Right. And you don't think of her, despite how young and beautiful she is, she's so savvy and
Yes.
that you don't think of her as being a puppy. But there are
yeah.
some that are really, in their 20s and 30s.
Well, don't sell
stepping up.
yourself short here.
well.
You've done amazing, amazing things.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
Thank you. Desert Cancer Foundation, I think,
Mm-hmm.
has adapted and grown and done more and more. There are municipalities throughout the country that are looking at Desert Cancer Foundation as a model now.
Seriously?
Since for every dollar we raise, we actually get $6 in care, and everyone worries about that.
Wow.
When they give money, is it actually going to help somebody, or is it just going to pay overhead or whatever? And so that model, partnering with Eisenhower and with Desert Regional, has been real successful.
Yeah, well, you're a good person to discuss Coachella Valley business and how it's doing. So give us a
I feel
quickie.
the building has definitely picked up. Houses are moving. It's still, I'm watching it carefully. Our margins are still very low because everybody's starting to feel safe and a little tight with the purse strings. As volume increases, that helps us because then quality and liability are a big deal. Right now, it's still just in profitability. Everyone wants to make sure they're profitable. But there are so many opportunities. I'm working double time. My staff is working double time. All of the things we invested in the recession, trying to reinvent ourselves, are now, parts of it are all coming back. So we're like, woohoo, let's get bidding, get calling. It's
Okay,
exciting.
so getting the sign, but so three things. How's your mom? How's travel? And how's dating?
My mom is good. She bought me
We love our
a
mothers.
dating membership with Ideal Match. So I will keep you posted on that one.
There's a mother who rocks.
Yeah,
right there.
my mom is wonderful. She's traveling quite a bit. She's, the epitome of the independent woman.
Love it.
And at Christmas time, she looked at me and her grandkids and she said, I'm going to Belgium. Don't know about you.
See
but
ya.
See ya. I'm off to Europe. And we were like, bye, Grandma. Yeah, so she's traveling and having fun. She invited me to take a river cruise in Bordeaux. She's like, do you want to do a wine cruise in Bordeaux? And I'm like, yes, I want to
Sure.
go. Absolutely. And then she goes, we're going in March.
Uh-oh.
March? That's the height of
gonna
season.
happen.
I got to work. That's Fashion Week. I'm like,
Yay.
can't we go in July? Oh, the French, they all go on vacation in July and August. Me too.
I love you, sweetheart. You're just a lifesaver for me today. And wonderful to have you here. And you're welcome anytime.
Well, thank you for having me.
Best luck with everything.
Okay.
And call me when lunch is on.
Okay, let's have lunch.
Be right back.
One hilarious night with Rita Rudner live.
Everything must be topless in Vegas. It's the law. We have a topless female magician. She's very good. She says, now you see it. Now you see the other one.
Saturday, March 14th, the Spotlight 29 Casino presents Rita Rudner.
You know what I like, though? I like those spray-on tans. Have you seen them? They're so easy. I use them on turkey.
Tickets available at the Spotlight 29 Casino box office and at spotlight29.com.
What a fantastic season Desert Symphony has had this year. And we're going to be talking with Nancy Tappick to my right and to her right, Marilyn Benikowski, about the remainder of your season, what you have coming up in March and April.
Yes, we are. Well, it's so good to be with you, Patty. And on March the 12th, I have to tell you that we are having a fantastic show called Dancing and Romancing with two wonderful Broadway stars, Joan Hess and Kirby Ward. And they have had tremendous Broadway credits. Joan Hess is Mamma Mia is her most outstanding one. Oh. And Kirby Ward is Grease.
Whoa, one of my all-time favorites.
But they have so many other credits, but those are the two most popular. The music is incredible. We have everything from Gershwin, Kern, Rogers, Irving Berlin, Louis Prima, Glenn Miller. We're doing Sing, 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 Chattanooga Choo Choo, In the Mood. All great music and
great.
Wonderful, wonderful artists. It's kind of a different show for us, but it's going to be an incredible show. And it's been sold out to rave reviews every place they play, so we're really excited about it.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome. And that's when again?
March the 12th.
March
This
the
coming
12th.
March the
Ooh.
12th. Yeah.
Yeah, that's
So-
coming up right up. Hurry.
Right, and the box
Make those
office
calls.
is open at the McCallum Theater, because that's where we play.
And musically, may I add that I am doubly excited because of all this great music we're playing, I have had to add 10 more people to the orchestra. So we are
Seriously?
going, yes, saxophones, third parts, fourth parts.
Love those horns.
And that, makes me feel good.
Yes, for sure. For sure. it
The
would.
lush sound even
But it's
becomes...
not too late.
No.
Call now. And what's that fun number?
Oh, that's
The-
760-340-ARTS.
Arts. Easy.
Easy, easy. And we're so fortunate to be at the McCallum Theater, and everyone at the Desert is lucky that we have a wonderful theater like the McCallum.
Isn't that the truth?
And, even though we're not part of the McCallum, we do play there, and we really love our time there.
And the artists must love coming there.
Every single one of them do. Yeah,
Yeah, for
and why
sure.
not? I mean, it's
Why
the
not?
state of the art. You couldn't want anything better.
Right.
So-
Couldn't agree more. And there's not a bad seat in that house.
Not
That-
not a
Nowhere.
bad seat.
I've sat everywhere. Not a bad seat.
I think we all have.
It's okay.
Yeah, it is. It's
I'm
wonderful.
stuck in one place.
Yes, you are.
She doesn't even know how to go in the front door. I had to teach her.
It's true.
Where's
Every
the
time
stage?
when I go to the theater and sit there acting, I said, "Oh, it's lovely out here."
That's funny.
I know it.
But it's true. Anyway. And then our next concert on April 9th, we're bringing in the beautiful Melissa Manchester.
Oh, my goodness.
And she is such a talent, and all of her works are so beautiful. And of course, she's going to be doing Midnight Blue and Through the Eyes of Love and Don't Cry Out Loud and many, many more.
Yeah.
And we have a fantastic program, too, with selections from Oklahoma Witchcraft and Porgy and Bess. And Gary has really brought the orchestra to a pinnacle. He's doing so very well with it, and they love him, and he loves them, and it's just one big love fest. And
I
the
love
sounds
that.
that come out of that
Speaking of
orchestra,
love.
because we only have a very short rehearsal. It's only 4 hours, 2 hours with the artists and 2 hours with the orchestra.
Right.
And what he gets out of them, of course, they all are the best professional musicians that you can get in the state of California. But it really shows when you know that it's just a short rehearsal. So.
And musically, may I add again?
Yes.
That and Melissa Manchester, they did some new charts for us, so there's new arrangements, so we're doubly excited. Musically, I'm the one with the musical excitement.
Oh, gosh, of course. Of course.
So I am always so pleased when I hear they're making new charts for you, and that's very, very wonderful.
I used to love to sit there and watch you and Ben, with...
We repartee.
We have such a rich history. I was thinking of that the other day. My gosh, we go back quite a ways, don't we?
Oh yeah. Oh
And
yeah.
you
'Cause
were
one time
you played with
I
us.
did. I played.
I know.
I got to come on stage, and oh my God, it was just
And
amazing.
you actually got a certificate for playing with us.
Now, what did you play, Patty?
The triangle.
Yeah.
Oh, the triangle. Well, Patty, you can step up your game because now we auction off the baton.
Oh really?
Yes, we do. And Gary brought that to us. We're the first ones in the Valley to do it.
Uh-huh.
And we've been quite successful with that. The last show, which was last week, a couple of weeks ago, Supreme Reflections, we had Ruta Lee up there.
Oh my God in heaven. I love her.
Ruta actually bought the
I
baton.
love her.
And then after she did it, one of her friends bought it, Bill Anton, and now she sold 2 more this last time. And she was up there, and we have 2 new baton twirlers. One is Kay Hansen's fiance, Michael David,
oh my God.
and the other
put
is
it on
another
Kay.
one of Ruta's friends. So
gonna
it's
be
been
fun.
fun, and your turn. You could be there too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so what do you do? Or
Well, when for
Dare
the
I
next
ask?
auction, be in the audience and get your sweet husband to raise his hand and bid for you.
Oh, it's an auction.
Oh,
It's an auction.
yeah.
and
Very
then-
smart.
And then Gary gives lessons, and he gives them their dressing room, his parking space, and we have
love it
a
already.
bio in the program book. It's lots of fun, and everybody's
Although,
just loved doing
I
it.
must tell you, just to digress momentarily, I'm not sure my husband will ever let me go to another auction again because I was just at the fantastic Girlfriend Factor auction, and I got 2 wonderful tickets to Stagecoach.
Good for you.
It was not inexpensive, but well worth it for whoever
Well.
I may be giving it to. So yeah, but that's so amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Gary brought
Have
that
that
to us.
baton in your hand.
And imitation is the highest form of flattery, and other organizations have been doing it. But there's nothing like getting a lesson from a Juilliard graduate,
oh.
and he is so great.
Yeah,
with
Gary's
everyone.
amazing.
Yeah. So.
Yeah.
And you get the dressing room next to mine.
Yes.
Oh, I like that. Will my name be on it?
Oh,
Yes.
definitely
Yes.
with a
Love
star.
it, love it. Oh, I'm getting the big sign. So, so now dates we have March 12th, April 9th, and April 11th.
April 11th is our gala. Jason Alexander.
Oh, Jason Alexander.
Here's
Oh.
Jason. Look
Oh,
at that.
No,
one.
he's a 7 Emmy nominations, 4 Golden Globe, 2 American Television Award. He's been in Sondheim's Merrily We Roll on Broadway. Most people don't know he's a song and dance man. And some of the things he's doing is a Billy Joel medley, Ring Them Bells, and Anytime. That's just a few. He's won the Drama Desk Award, Outer Center Circle Award, Tony Award for Best Musical Actor, starred in a motion picture with Martin Short in The Producers, just has a new movie out called Lucky Stiff. And he's written this show, and he's been all over. Opened with the Boston Pops.
Yeah, he's
We're
really
so
great.
proud
People
to
don't
have
know, I
him. No,
think.
they
Thank you
don't.
both.
Thank you.
So
Thank you.
much.
Thank
Thank
You've
you.
been so busy, and you took time to be here, and I'm so glad you
No,
did.
Our
thank you for
pleasure.
having us.
Yeah, love you always. Be back.
Ever wonder about what he's doing? How it all turned to lies?
This is a special Valley Views weekend. Patty's on tomorrow, not next Saturday. Instead, watch NCAA basketball March Madness and Valley Views with Patty Daly Caruso tomorrow Sunday at 4 p.m.
To you, it's just a guitar no one plays anymore. But when you donate it or any item to Angel View, we'll use the proceeds to help some severely disabled young people. Angel View, because we can all use an angel in our lives, once in a while.
To my far right is Dan Bowman, and to my right is Tim Barry, and these guys are perfect to have on a Happy St. Patty's Day month-long show. You guys
All right.
look amazing.
Toast to
Cheers.
you.
Cheers. Actually, I drank all mine. Oh, well.
It's going to be a good show.
Good thing we're sponsored by a Scotch company, huh? Worked out great.
Okay, and you're celebrating 30 amazing years. What a
something?
tradition
What
you
is
started.
something?
Yeah, it's the Irish Open.
Yeah.
And it's the 19th through the 21st of this month. So you have to go out and enjoy every minute. What are you planning to do?
You know, when we first started this tournament, it just zipped across my mind just now. But we used to give free drink tickets, and we still do, but we've tempered a little bit. And just give you, how many tickets do you think we gave them on the first Irish Open?
3.
30. 30 free drink tickets, and I swear we had to get them out of jail. We had to, I mean, hey, I thought we had a foursome. No, you've got to one some. The others catch up.
Anybody get to play golf?
Oh, no, eventually, the back nine, maybe. It was crazy.
Oh.
But anyway, that's 30
And
years
you know,
ago,
when I look at you, I have to think of Payne Stewart, who was present company accepted, one of my most favorite interviews, as in ever.
Really?
What an incredible man. And you just bring it all back. I mean, and you wear them all the time. Do you too, Dan?
Well, occasionally, just special occasions, I must say.
Yes.
Like now.
Like now.
Like now, yeah.
I've actually got knicker jammies, so I'm really long.
No
I'm long
way.
gone.
No way, seriously?
He does.
Are you making that up?
No,
I don't know.
couldn't
His
put
girlfriend
that
told
on
me.
there. What?
Did Pauline say that?
No, we're going to let that
Is
drop.
that
This is
true?
going to get way. There's trouble right here in River City.
All right, but tell us what's all going to be happening.
Tournament it's right after St. Patrick's. And the
Yes.
reason I guess I brought up that other story is because with St. Patrick's being on the 17th, and with the history of this thing, we might have to get him out of jail again just to get to the registration. And the registration's on the 19th of March. And the big dinner show at Agua Caliente on the 20th. Got a great gaggle of celebrities coming and entertainment, you know. And the charity is for St. Jude. So that's a good one.
That's
you know.
a great one.
Been with them a couple of years now, and then we have that we finish off we play both rounds at Mission Hills, at Weston Mission Hills, and then when we finish we have another party as luck would have it, you know. So yes, first place is about 2 years in Betty Ford. So
He said that in jest.
that was in jest. That's right. The rabbit died. But anyway, so it's a history now. It's been 30 years. I can't even believe that myself. On the cover of the entry form this year, I decided to put in, you know, some of the people that we've had, or all the people we've had over the years as honoraries down the year. And we elect one honorary every year.
No, wait, when was your picture taken?
Hey, what do you mean?
Because you look the same.
Oh,
I was
well,
saying,
I'll tell you,
it
last
could have been
night.
30 years ago.
No, that was probably taken 10 years ago, I'll bet you that.
Yeah?
Yeah. I waited. I kept having to take pictures until one showed up that looked decent. That's the one. Freeze it. Freeze dry it.
I love it. That's great. There's
So-
everybody.
Isn't that something? I mean, you just can't,
Yeah.
even when somebody says congratulations, 30 years, you know, oh, thanks for that. And then you put it in this perspective and it's ridiculous, isn't it?
No.
But what fun.
It's
what
wonderful.
fun over the years.
It's wonderful. And Sherry, what did Sherry do with the?
Well, Sherry, of course, Patty knows Sherry,
Oh, yeah.
world-renowned artist, and this
There's
is
her picture on the
one of many books written about it. President Clinton wrote the introduction with Hillary on this particular book. Sherry's doing a special creation that she's donating for the benefit of St. Jude's and in honor of Tim and his 30 years of contributions to the community. And it's going to be a special surprise we're going to unveil and auction off, and it's going to be a great event.
That's so
I hope everybody-
amazing.
Yes, very proud of her to offer
Very,
that.
very,
She's working
and
on
you
it as we
should
speak.
be. Yeah.
Wow. I'm going to have to go home to your place and peek through the windows
That's
and
right.
see what's going
Yeah,
on.
no, be surprised.
That's right.
It'll be incredible. Can I see that hat?
Now, this one,
Yeah.
that's more appropriate, isn't it? That's Danny's hat. That's me. Sly Fox.
Oh, I like that one.
But to make you the official, since you didn't have green on, this is
Oh,
for you. This is your
thank you.
lucky leprechauns and
Thank you so
clovers.
much.
Don't wear them in
Yay.
the don't wear them in the sun. They're chocolate.
Yeah.
They are?
No.
I mean, if they are, I'll eat one. I'm starved.
There you go. Now,
Look at this.
That's-
Look at that stone fox.
that's it.
I'm ready for the whole tournament.
Hello, my baby. Hello, my honey. Hello, my ragtime gal.
Maybe I'll get a hole-in-one.
Very good.
Then you win the other art
That's a
piece.
joke. That's a joke. Anyway, you guys have so much fun.
Thanks.
Thanks for being here.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you
Wonderful.
very, very
And
much.
we will go now to another fantastic golfer, and that is Father Howard Lincoln. Father Lincoln?
Sometimes I think that it's good to be alone, to be by ourselves, to meditate and really enjoy our own company. And frankly, there are times when I love to be alone, just to sit in the car and drive, maybe to spontaneously go somewhere. I think that I have a healthy sense of being alone, of sort of being my own Robinson Crusoe, at least for a while, on my own little island. But it is also important to remember that we are not alone, that we live in community, both here in the Coachella Valley and in the world. And all I need to remind myself of that is to turn on the TV and see very innocent people and children suffering so greatly, and to realize that my little world is only part of my reality, that I live in a very big world full of people far, far less fortunate than I am. So I remind myself, and I think we all have to be reminded, that when we pray, we are praying for all people, whoever and wherever they are. After all, we do not pray, "My Father, who art in heaven." Rather, we pray, "Our Father, who art in heaven." We never pray, "Give me this day my daily bread." We pray, "Give us this day our daily bread." And we may think that our neighbors, or even those we go to church with, are at times pretty much stinkers. But the truth is that we'll be with them in heaven, be with them for all of eternity. For the people of God, we are all one. There are no Robinson Crusoes.
Thank you, Father Lincoln. Father Howard Lincoln, Sacred Heart Church, and all he wants to do is break 80 on a golf course. And you know what? I'm glad you're still here. I want you to tell us about the dinner.
The awards dinner. The tournament itself is open. We still have room. You can reach us by calling 760-346-4993. You get booze, food, golf, custom knicker outfits, and you know, all the associations and particulars that go with it. But if you choose to maybe just come to the dinner, and again, it benefits St. Jude's Hospital. It's $95 a ticket. And if you get a table of 10, it's $85. If you get a table of 2 of 10, it's $75. If you get 3 tables, it's free.
How about that?
Now
That's a
listen to
good
that.
deal.
You hear what I said?
Way to go, Tim.
The guy says to me one time, "How's that possible?" I said, "Well, at 3 tables of 10 to an Irishman, that constitutes a party." And that's the whole different deal. So don't take that last bid serious.
Thank you, Tim. Thank you. Thank you, Tim.
Oh, yeah, our entertainers.
You know what? We've had a great show today. Thank you so much for joining us. Hope to see you real soon. Much love, big hugs, and goodbye.
All right.